It is, in short, hard to believe. It seems, in short, to reduce his re-election campaign logic to, what are you going to do, vote for Rick Perry? President Obama announcing today, traditionally one of the quietest news days of the year, that he has withdrawn planned tough new EPA standards to regulate ground-level ozone, which is better known to you and me as smog. The fifth story in the countdown, the president hands a victory to corporate polluters and their enablers in the GOP and uses some of their own job creation nonsense lingo in the process, giving his own supporters another whack across the back of the knees for having had the audacity to support him. Smog. Old-fashioned term, you know, the brown stuff in the air that comes from power plant emissions and industrial smokestacks and car exhaust and landfills, what we've been working against since the 60s. The EPA had planned to set its new standards significantly higher than those set by the Bush administration, which EPA Administrator Lisa Jackson had just told the Senate, quote, "We're not legally defensible given the scientific evidence." But the president, seen here leaving for Washington for the weekend at Camp David, said the new standards would be obsolete soon anyway. He wrote in a statement that work is already underway to update a 2006 review of the science that will result in reconsideration of the ozone standard in 2013. Ultimately, I did not support asking state and local governments to begin implementing a new standard that will soon be reconsidered. So, if you're having trouble breathing, or if you just occasionally do breathe, kindly help the president out and hold your breath until the year 2013 or later. Big business and big energy hated the new standards. Now the U.S. Chamber of Commerce is thrilled, quoting, "This is an enormous victory for America's job creators and a big first step in what needs to be a broader regulatory reform." When the Chamber of Commerce applauds you, they are not applauding a liberal or a Democrat or even a people president. Environmentalists are angry or in mourning. Bill Snap from the Center for Biological Diversity. Obama, he said, utterly caved. Gene Karpinski, president of the League of Conservation Voters. This is a huge win for corporate polluters and huge loss for public health. And Daniel Weiss from the Center for American Progress. It's unfortunate that the administration is siding with big oil over the health of children, seniors, and the infirm. And say that again. Smog effects can worsen bronchitis, emphysema, and asthma, inflame and scar lung tissue, which makes you wonder House Majority Leader Eric Cantor had called the now canceled standards possibly the most harmful of all the currently anticipated Obama administration regulations. Harmful to whom? Sorry, corporations are people. Meanwhile, the economy is in the financial equivalent of a coma that a person might have. Job numbers released by the Labor Department today put the August unemployment rate at 9.1%, unchanged from July. Private sector jobs rose by 17,000. Public sector jobs fell by 17,000. First absolute zero since February 1945. GOP presidential candidate Mitt Romney played indignant.
No new jobs, net new jobs created in the last month. From my first day in the office, my number one job will be to see that America once again is number one in job creation.
He'll announce his jobs plan on Tuesday. Presidential candidate John Huntsman, who's already put out his corporate-friendly job plan, complained that, quote, in a country with 307 million people, zero job growth is unfathomable. The president, of course, is on much firmer ground here. The crocodile tears of the Republicans fool nobody. They have tanked the economy. They are tanking the economy. They will tank the economy. Elements of the jobs plan the president will announce next Thursday, unless it's been rescheduled to overnight or something, are said to include the following: tax cuts, innovative infrastructure ideas, measures to help the long-term unemployed, and like a blender or something.